Hello everyone. So in this lecture we are going to solve numericals from chapter number 3, current electricity, and those numericals are going to be on the resistances connected in series and connected in parallel. So one numerical will be solved for series connection and one numerical for parallel connection. So we will start with the series connection numerical. Okay, what is the question? Two resistors having resistances of 16 ohm and 14 ohm. So there are two resistors R1 that is equal to 16 ohm and R2 is given as 14 ohm. Okay, they are connected in series. Okay, so there is series connection between the resistors. Okay, if the potential difference of 18 volt, so what is the potential difference? The potential difference across these two resistors is of 18 volt. Okay, calculate the current flowing through the circuit and potential difference across each resistor. So we have to calculate the current that is flowing from the circuit and the potential difference for R1 and for R2. Okay, so effective potential difference, that is V, is given to us, that is 18 volt. Okay, what we have to find? We have to find the value of V1, V2, and we have to find the value of current I. Okay, so we will be finding that. Now the amount of electric current flowing from the circuit is going to be same for R1 and R2, as the connection is done in series way. Okay, the series connection is there, so the value of current is not going to vary for both the resistors. Okay, so we know the Ohm's law, so we write by Ohm's law V is equal to IR. Okay, we know this particular law. In that case, V1 be equal to IR1 and V2 will be IR2. Okay, and the complete potential difference will be the electric current into effective resistance, that is RS. Okay, so first we have to find the value of effective resistance. Okay, we know that effective resistance RS is nothing but R1 plus R2. Okay, what is RS? It is R1 plus R2. In series connection we directly add the value of resistors. Okay, so R1 is 16 ohm and R2 is 14. So 16 plus 14 gives us 30 ohm. So effective resistance is 30 ohm. Okay, therefore we can find now the value of I, that is electric current. Okay, which can be written as, what is V? V is 18 equal to, what is the value of I? We have to find that, and RS we have found, that is 30 ohm. Therefore we can write I is equal to 18 upon 30. I is equals to 18 upon 30. Okay, so 3 6 are 18 and 3 10s are 30. Therefore we get the value of I is equals to 0.6 ampere. What is the value of current? It is 0.6 ampere. So we have found the value of current flowing from the circuit, that is 0.6 ampere. Now we will find the value of V1 and V2. Okay, so V1 can be written as IR1. So I is 0.6 and R1 is 16. So 0.6 into 16. Okay, 6 6 are 36, 6 3 carry upside. Okay, and 6 1 are 6, that is 96. So we get the value of V1 and it is 9.6 volt. What is the value of V1? It is 9.6 volt. Now we will find the value of V2. Okay, so V2 is I into R2. What is I? 0.6. Okay, into R2. What is R2? It is 14. Okay, so 6 4s are 24, 4 2 carry upside, 6 1s are 6, that is 8. So we get the value of V2 as 8.4 volt. Okay, so what we have to find? We have to find the value of V1, V2 and I, and that are the values that we have find out. Okay, so this is the solution for this particular numerical. Okay, in the end we can write the conclusive statement that the amount of electric current flowing from the circuit is 0.6 ampere and the potential difference for resistor 1 is 9.6 volt and the potential difference for resistor 2 is 8.4 volt. Okay, now let us see the another question. Now what is the question? Three resistors having resistances of 5 ohm, 10 ohm and 30 ohm are connected in parallel and potential difference of 12 volt is applied across them. Find current flowing through the circuit and each resistor. What is the effective resistance? So here the connection between the resistors is in parallel connection. Okay, and the potential difference across the resistor is given as 12 volt. So there are three resistors, R1, R2 and R3. Okay, and the connection is parallel connection. Okay, the potential difference across them is given as 12 volt. Okay, and the value of R1 is 5 ohm, R2 is 10 ohm and R3 is 30 ohm. What we have to find? We have to find the total current I and we have to find the current flowing from R1, R2 and R3. Okay, also we have to find the effective resistance, that is Rp. Okay, so first of all we will write down the given. So R1 is given, that is 5 ohm, R2 is given, that is 10 ohm and R3 is 30 ohm. Okay, now potential difference, that is V, is given 12 volt. Okay, what we have to find? We have to find the value of I1, I2, I3 and I, okay, equal to question mark, and we have to find the value of Rp, effective resistance. Okay, so how we will find this? Let us go to the solution now. So we know that V is equals to IR. Okay, this is Ohm's law. Okay, so your I and R is going to be my effective resistance. So okay, so I will write this as Rp. Okay, V is given 12 volt. Okay, and if I found my Rp, I can find the value of I. There is another method. What we can do? We will find the value of I1, I2 and I3 and then we will add those three terms. We will get the value of effective current, that is I. Okay, so first we will find the value of I1, that is equal to V upon R1. Okay, so what is V? 12. R1 is 5. Okay, so 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10 point and 5 fours are 20. So we get the value of I1 is equals to 2.4 ampere. Okay, then I2 is equal to V upon R2. Okay, V is 12 and R2 is 10 ohm. So we get the value of I2 is 1.2 ampere. Okay, then value of I3 will be, I3 is equals to V upon R3. What is the value of R3? It is 30. Okay, so 3 fours are 12, 3 tens are 30. So we get the value of I3 is equal to 0.4 ampere. What is the value? 0.4 ampere. Now we have got the value of I1, I2 and I3. So we can easily find the value of I, that is I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Okay, so what is I1? 2.4 plus 1.2 plus 0.4, and therefore I is equal to, now 2.4 plus 1.2 is nothing but 3.6, and 3.6 plus 0.4 is 4. So we get the value of current, that is 4 ampere. What is the value of current? 4 ampere. Okay. Now we will find the value of effective resistance. Okay. So we can find the value of effective resistance as easily by applying the Ohm's law. Okay. We know that V is equals to IRP and V is 12, that is equal to, what is the value of I? It is 4. Okay, and we have to find the value of RP. Therefore we can write 12 upon 4 is equals to RP. 4 ones are 4 and 4 threes are 12. Therefore we get the value of RP is equals to 3 ohm. Okay, this is the one method, or else we can apply the another method, that is the sum of the effective resistance for parallel connection is 1 upon Rp is equals to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. Okay, and after substituting the values of resistances, we will find the value of 1 upon Rp, and once we take a dividendo of that, or dividendo or alternando of that, we will get the value of Rp. ओके, मतलब रेसिप्रोकल हमें मिलेगा 1 अपॉन आरपी. तो 1 अपॉन आरपी जो है उसको मैं अगर आरपी को मैं न्यूमरेटर में शिफ्ट करता हूं तो मुझे इफेक्टिव रेजिस्टेंस मिल जाएगा. ओके, सो दिस वाज द सेकंड न्यूमेरिकल. योर होमवर्क इज यू हैव टू राइट डाउन बोथ द न्यूमेरिकल्स इन योर notebook. Okay, now by this lecture we have completed our chapter number 3, that is current electricity. From the next lecture onward we will start our new chapter. Okay, so goodbye.